Hello everyone and welcome back. So today I thought I might do something a bit different, a little bit special. So a few years ago I used to collect a lot of Tamiya RC vehicles, on-road sports cars, some touring cars, rally cars, whatnot. But when a local track closed down, I decided to sell most of that stuff off, but there was a few that I did keep. And obviously this is one that I got, not long ago actually. This is the one I got, I think, picked up last year. Always liked, the Porsche Boxster. And this chassis design as well, being the just rear-wheel drive one. It's quite an old kit now. They're back from, I think, 97. It was, so you can still pick them up on eBay. They're starting to get a little bit more expensive now, around $400, $500 mark. I can't remember what I paid for this one now. I think it was a lot less than that. It might have been only $200 or so. Quick look at the box. So I'll bring it closer in a minute, but you can see it's a pretty, you can say it's a basic chassis, engine towards the rear, so it's not exactly rear mounted, it's almost mid mounted rear. Rear wheel drive. It's only got the two, the shocks, they're mounted, horizontal, so it's a bit different, but really cool looking chassis anyway. I will show you the car anyway. So this one was already pre-built. Bring it over. There she is. Yeah, not a bad colour. It's a bit different. It's a bit easier to actually hold it. It's a bit awkward doing this on camera. So like I said, this one I got, was it last year? It really had no much use at all. It's probably just been used a couple of times and then just put on the shelf. It's a shelf queen, which does happen to quite a few Tamiya cars. I've done that in the past as well. But really nice body. Porsche Boxster, I always like this style, the Porsches. We'll take the body off. And that's your chassis. So you sort of get a servo that was mounted in there. Your basic stock 540 motor, which I guess it can be good enough for something like this. It just depends what you want to do. And those rear shock I was talking about. Different design. So this chassis hasn't had much use at all. It's quite old now. So back from 97. And sorry, yeah, what the chassis is M02L. L being the long version. And that M01 was basically the mini one, which basically was front wheel drive. So you can change this round so it is front wheel drive. And there was the M02M, I think, with the medium ones. So different is the part in the middle of the chassis, which you can take out. You can shorten it if you want. I think you just got to get the different tub piece. It's just not too much. It's pretty basic chassis. It is. So I do have another one of these actually. I'll show you in a minute, but I decided I'll get back into running some of the Tamiya cars, even though there's no really track. We've only got one track really left now, but the closest one that's shut down now. So I figured I'd get one of the other cars running, restore it, and just take it somewhere where there's some decent amount of room. And hopefully another track may open up eventually. And we do have I think it's a Little Hampton on-road track, but you've got to join a membership there, which some people don't want to do that. They just want to pay a fee for the day, rent the car, and then go home, which is what we used to be able to do with the local track. But now that's closed down. That's been at I think the Hobby Habit one. You just pay $10 for the day, run whatever you want really, as long as it's electric, and that's it. But this other track, you got to pay a membership. And I can't remember how much it is now, but you're going to run, I think, certain cars there, and it's a lot further away from where I am. But this one I'll just keep it as it is for now, from the shelf, whatnot. But the other one we'll restore. Maybe we do a series of that, with the car being restored. I'll get the other one out. Here's the other one. Same chassis again, these are identical. Porsche Boxster M02L chassis. Another thing, I really like the artwork. Tamiya, for me, it does some of the best artwork with their boxes. I don't know, there's something special about Tamiya cars. You know, a lot of people that, you know, started with the range control cars. The proper one was a Tamiya vehicle. And the time weren't very expensive. Some of them still aren't very expensive. And that's just something special about it to me. It's one of my favourite brands with RC vehicles. Just their box art, you know, it's just classic. I'll get this one out. Come on. There she is. Now this one's, you know, same chassis as the other car, as the yellow one, but this one I picked up, I think, maybe 3 years ago now. At first sight, it looks pretty average, but it's not that bad, to be honest. The body, you know, the paint is just crap, you can see, but everything's there apart from the tyres. I mean, the body has no cracks in it. You know, the paint, we can easily clean that off. You know, get some stuff and clean it off. You know, done a few scrapes on the body, but you know, it's actually in pretty good condition. And get this off. Yeah, the paint is coming off, but yep, we get that cleaned up. And the chassis. So the chassis is in really good condition. I don't know, the camera's picking it up as well, but really no marks there at all. And the wheels, you know, somebody decided to paint them black. Get that cleaned off. The tyres are dry rotted. But you know, apart from the tyres, everything's there. You know, it's in quite good condition. So what we might do is we might do a series of restoring this one. Now, we'll obviously upgrade electronics. We'll put a newer servo in it. We do, you know, it'd be a Tamiya ESC. The motor, we won't go brushless. You know, we can, but I don't want to do it. Probably, you know, try and keep it maybe period correct. Maybe we'll go maybe a super stock or GT tuned or something like that. Motor, brushed motor. There'll be plenty of power for something like this, especially being, you know, just rear-wheel drive. No front station. I've driven one before. But yeah, that rear plans, we'll get this one restored. So, strip the body back. They're not hard to strip back anyway. Get this cleaned up. Maybe, I don't know what colour we'll go. Maybe we'll go back to a silver or a blue or something like that, maybe even a black. The red, I'm not really a big fan of the red colour anyway. But we'll get this one restored, these wheels cleaned up, and we do, like I said, we do a series of having this one restored. So yeah, something a bit different this time, guys. Now, I haven't done a video for a few days now, so I do apologise for that, but I'm still waiting on a few other, you know, diecast vehicles to show up. That stuff's a little bit slow to arrive. I figured do something a bit different. Did a couple of these Tamiya cars out, you know, do a series of them, see what people think. And, you know, obviously when I get other parts arrive for this, you know, I'll show them and we'll do a build up on the car. So yeah, well, that'll be it for this video, guys. Alright, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.